Arrivo. Va bene, di qua.
Va bene così.
Di qua è perfetto. Almeno non c'è.
Ma tu poi, cioè, mi fai copie?
Sì, sì, certo, te lo lascio. Gliela lascio. Cazzo, aspetta.
It's growing. He needs all the energy.
No, there's something in the air tonight.
Ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ray, ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ray.
Hey, Gaston. It sounds like you're out of your bad mood.
Yes, damn it. Woke up this morning, good mood. Nothing I can do about it. Ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ray, ta-ra-ra-boom. Damn my memory. What's the next lyric?
I'm not too sure, but my guess would be ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ay.
Great song. I wonder who wrote it.
Two East Indian guys, Tara and Rabum-de-ay.
I gotta pee.
Already? You haven't had anything to drink yet.
One day you'll understand.
I'll be sitting there. I'm to meet a woman.
Shut your face, a little pipsqueak.
Hey, you don't even know him.
But I got a feeling.
Yes, but you can't insult someone just out of the blue.
But I'm French.
Do you have absinthe? One absinthe coming up. I'm to meet her at 6 o'clock at the Bar Rouge.
Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't the Bar Rouge. This is the Lapin Agile.
No difference.
No difference?
You see, I'm a theorist, and the way I see it is that there is just as much chance of her wandering in here accidentally as there is of her wandering into the Bar Rouge on purpose. So where I wait for her is not important. It's not important where I tell her I will be, and least of all, it's not important what time I am to meet her.
Unless
what?
Unless you really want to meet her.
I don't follow.
If you really want to meet her, you would go to the Bar Rouge at the time that you told her.
You're forgetting one thing.
Yeah, what's that?
She thinks like I do.
Oh. Well, here's your vodka.
I asked for absinthe.
No difference.
I can describe the woman you're waiting for.
So can I.
But I've never seen her. I can describe her hair, her clothes, her smell even.
Go ahead.
But I need something.
Like what?
Women are my area of expertise. Just like a paleontologist, I can reconstruct the creature from a bone. But I need a hint.
Well, how did you get to become such an expert?
By looking.
So, you're an admirer of the feminine equation.
Yes, but I don't touch. I just look. In that way, I glide among them, invisible. I need a hint.
Yes, a hint. She has short blonde hair.
Ah, one of those. Hard to control because she's so damn pert. She runs you, doesn't she? Her speech will be short, just like her hair. She'll sit over there. and cross her legs and control the room. She's controlling it now. Look at us, talking about her, all because she's got short, blonde hair.
Sounds like you really know women.
Never met one, really.
Never met one.
Not in my new incarnation as an older man. Women respond to men differently at different ages. I'm just really old, getting used to it. My name's Gaston.
My name is Albert Einstein.
Oh, you can't be. You just can't be.
Ah, sorry. I've looked myself today. Better?
No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. You're not third. You're not third. You're fourth. Yeah.
Come again?
You're fourth. You're fourth. It says so right here. Look, cast in order of appearance. You're fourth. I knew you were fourth. I knew it the minute that you walked in.
Yet you said nothing.
No, I couldn't put my finger on it, but now I can.
I take your point. Toilets?
Over there.
Thank you. Yes.
Wait.
Sorry I'm late.
You're not late, you're third.
Where were you?
At home, darling.
Doing what?
Sitting in front of a mirror.
Why?
Just looking. Seeing what all the fuss is about. Besides, a mirror is like a mind. If you don't use it, it loses its power to reflect.
You know, you should try and be on time, sweetheart.
Oh, don't be so old-fashioned. These are the knots.
You know, this is the fourth day you're late.
Are we going to fight, Freddie? Let's not fight. Let's be in love like yesterday. So tomorrow I can say, let's be in love like yesterday. Always. Always.
Okay. Always.
I love you even though you give me nothing.
What?
Oh, nothing.
I was sitting there. I'm here to meet someone, a woman. I'm to meet her at 6 o'clock at the Bar Rouge. All right?
The Bar Rouge, sir.
Don't ask.
Hey, Gaston, see any good ones today?
Saw a good one yesterday as the shops were closing. I tried to hold her memory in my mind, but she faded. All I can remember now is a white linen blouse with just a whisper of a brassiere underneath. It was like seeing a sweet custard through a veil of lemonade.
I've heard Picasso comes here. Well, does he?
Sometimes.
Tonight.
Maybe.
Look away. You look away too. Well, I guess you're all right. Okay.
Damn.
What's the matter?
Now I have to consider everything I'm wearing today to be lucky. Before I go up, it's not without my lucky hat, not without my lucky coat, not without my lucky shirt.
I'd like some wine.
Any special color?
Red.
Do you know Picasso?
What?
Is he expecting you?
I think he's expecting to see me.
Who is this Picasso?
He's a painter. Or so he says. I've never seen any of his paintings, only what he's told me. Nuts about blue, they say.
Oh yes, he's a painter. I've seen him. He gave me a drawing.
What are they like?
They're strange, really. Well, not like that, I'll tell you.
What? There's nothing wrong with this picture. I got it out of my grandmother's house after she died. Well, actually, while she was dying. Sheep in the meadow in the fog. It's beautiful.
It's not what I see.
Oh. And what do you see, Einstein?
Well, I prefer to take it further. See, observe how the sheep are painted small, consumed by the weather and the terrain. So I see the power of the landscape over the small things. You see, for me, it is meaning that gives it its value.
Jesus Christ. Sheep, meadow, fog, period.
There's a problem.
What?
Well, it seems to me if you judge a painting simply by its meaning, then any good painting is just as good as any bad painting if they have the same meaning.
Women.
I like a wine. The purpose of the wine is to get me drunk. Bad wine will get me as drunk as good wine. I prefer the good wine. And since the result is the same no matter which wine I drink, I prefer to pay the bad wine's prices. Is that where you're getting headed?
You know, I don't think he's that clever, Gaston.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Let's get on here.
I never thought the 20th century would be handed to me so casually. Scratched out in pencil on a piece of paper. Tools thousands of years old, waiting for someone to move them in just this way. Oh, I'm lucky tonight. I was open to receive it. Another night and I might have dismissed it with a joke or a cruel remark. Why didn't this happen before by accident? Why didn't Raphael doodle this absent-mindedly?
But what do you think of the drawing?
Oh, what could it matter?
Let me see it. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it all right.
I don't get it.
I don't think it looks like me.
There you go. 4 more opinions. I wonder how many opinions the world can hold. 1 billion? 1 trillion? Well, we've just added 4. But look, the drawing stays the same.
Hey, wait a minute now. Where would I be if I didn't have an opinion, huh? I mean, I look at the drawing, I think about it, and I form an opinion. Then I see someone and I express my opinion. Suddenly, I'm fascinating. And because I'm so fascinating, someone else will see the drawing and form an opinion, and then they're fascinating too. Soon, whereas before I was standing in a room of dullers, I am now standing in a room of completely fascinating people with opinions.
My name's Suzanne.
And you're waiting for Picasso?
Right. Do you know him?
Heard of him a bit. Big guy, rodeo rider, trick roper?
No.
What's his first name?
Pablo.
Different guy. So, how'd you meet Pablo?
Well, I guess I was just walking down the street one afternoon. And I turned up the stairs into my flat, and I looked back, and he was there, framed in the doorway looking up at me. I couldn't see his face because the light came in from behind him and he was in shadow. And he said, "I am Picasso." And I said, "Well, so what?" And he said he wasn't sure yet, but he thinks that it means something in the future to be Picasso. He said occasionally there is a Picasso, and, well, he happens to be him. He said that the 20th century has to start somewhere, and why not now? And then he said, "May I approach you?" And I said, "Okay." Walked up the stairs, picked up my wrist and turned it over, and took his fingernail and scratched deeply in the back of my hand. And in a second, in red, the image of a dove appeared. And then I thought, why is it that someone who wants me can hang around for months? I don't even like him, but I'm not going to sleep with him. But then someone comes along and says the right thing, and there I am, on my back, not knowing what hit me.
Yeah. Why is that?
Huh?
Never mind.
See, men are always talking about their things like it's not them.
What things?
The things between their legs.
Oh, yeah, Louis.
See, it's not them, it's someone else, and it's true. It's like some rudderless fireworks snaking across town. But women have things too. They just work differently. They work from up here. So when the guy comes on to me through here, he's practically there already. Done. So the next thing I know, he's inside the apartment. And I asked, well, what do you want? And he said, he wanted my hair. He wanted my neck, my knees, my feet. He wanted his eyes on my eyes. His chest on my chest. He wanted the chairs in the room, the notepaper from the table, the paint from the walls. He said he wanted to consume me until there was nothing left. He said he wanted deliverance and that I would be his savior. And he was speaking Spanish, which didn't hurt, I'll tell you. Well, at that point, the word no became, well, like a Polish village. Unpronounceable. I held out for seconds. Well, frankly, I didn't enjoy it that much because it was kind of quick.
Premature ejaculation?
Is there any other kind?
Huh?
Never mind.
So then, as I'm sitting there, half dressed, he picked up a drinking glass, of which I have two, and looked at me through the bottom. He just kept pointing it at me and turning it in his hand like a kaleidoscope, and saying, even though you're refracted, you're still you. I didn't ask. Then he said he had to be somewhere, and I thought, sure, and he left.
You saw him again?
Oh, yeah. That night he came back with this drawing and gave it to me. And we do it again, this time in French. I enjoyed it this time if you're keeping score. And then he got very distracted. And I said, what's the matter? And he said, sometimes he starts thinking about something and he just can't stop. Wait, he said. He doesn't think about it, he sees it. And I said, what is it? And he said, it can't be named. That's exactly what he said, it can't be named. Well, when you're with someone who says they're seeing things that can't be named, you either want to run like hell or go with it. Well, I'm going with it. That's why I'm here tonight. He told me about this place, that he might see me here one day, and well, that was 2 weeks ago.
Sex, sex, sex.
What?
Just thinking out loud.
Been a while?
8 months. Interesting, actually. I saw a cat on the street and bent over to pet it, but it was out of my reach. It seemed friendly, but nervous, so I followed it. Always out of my reach. It must have been 2 feet and several blocks out of my reach. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Then I realized it stopped at the feet of a woman. I looked up. Our eyes met. Older, my age. Ghastly. Let's just say she had a nice warm coil. We made love at her place within the hour.
Did you ever make love with her again?
No, I
See, there you are. She was there. You were taken with each other. You men, wise ones enough. Why wouldn't you make love with her again?
Well, I wanted to, but she died an hour later. We both wanted to. I told her I needed an hour to rejuvenate, so I went out on the street and sat with the cat. After a while, I looked up and they were carrying her body on the stretcher.
Oh, gosh.
I can't but help think that I killed her.
What did Picasso say about my place?
He said, this is where artists come to talk about, let's see, it was, mana.
Gestos, manifestos.
Manifestos.
Anyone want a coffee?
I like one of those.
Cream or black?
Oh, manifesto, a nice, juicy manifesto. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up and have a raison d'etre with your morning coffee? I got beat.
Did Picasso mention he was working on a manifesto?
Oh, no. He said he doesn't need one. And if he ever did come up with one, he would have exhausted it before he finished writing it down. Yes, please. Wait. One other thing. Just before he left, he went out to my window and reached out on the sill, and like lightning, he grabbed a pigeon. He held it in one hand and turned it upside down, and he just soothed it and talked to it. And the pigeon just fell asleep, like it was hypnotized. And then he just reached his hand out the window and he dropped the pigeon, and it just fell 2 stories straight down, upside down like a stone. Then, just before the pigeon would have hit the ground, it turned itself over, started flapping like mad, and took off flying past us above the buildings and just away into the night. And then Picasso turned to me and said, "That's like me." And he was gone. Can I have a little more wine?
I'll get it. Anyone else want a refill?
Yeah, I can.
Listen, does anybody know what 62 francs 33 minus 37 francs 17 is?
Why don't you let me do that, Freddie?
25 francs 16.
Are you sure?
25.16.
You're positive.
Positive, absolutely.
It's just that you came up with that awfully quick.
Yes, look, if you want it to be different, there's nothing I can do about it.
It's okay. I'll work on it tomorrow.
It'll be the same tomorrow.
No, it's okay. I have an accountant friend coming over tomorrow, and he can check it. He checks everything anyway.
You can have a math squad from the Vishnu Numerical Center for the Intellectually Profound come over, and it's still going to be 25 francs 16.
All right.
Freddie, take his word for it.
What are you, a professor?
No, I'm not.
Well, then what do you do?
By day, I work in the patient's office.
What do you do then?
By day, I register notions. Well, that's what they are, really. Notions. Shortcuts. I mean, how to get something to do something quicker.
And what do you do at night?
Ah. At night. At night, the stars come.
The stars in the sky.
Stars in my head.
And after the stars in your head come out.
I write it down.
Uh-huh. Have you been published?
No, not yet.
No, well, there you are. You see, we're all writers, aren't we? He's a writer that hasn't been published, and I'm a writer that hasn't written anything.
And you're welcome here. We get a lot of artist types. Writers, painters, poets. What do you write about?
Oh, but, I can't even begin to explain. It's,
Try. Simplify it. Can you say what it's about in one sentence?
It's about everything.
You mean like relationships between men and women?
Bigger.
You mean like life from birth to death?
Bigger.
You mean like the warring of nations and movements of people?
Bigger.
All right, you're dealing with the Earth and its place in the solar system.
Keep going.
Okay. Then you're dealing with the universe and everything contained in it.
Ah! Why stop there?
How long is this book?
About 70 pages.
Not too bad. Maybe we could put you in touch with some of our publisher friends. What's the title?
Ah! The special theory of relativity.
Oh, catchy.
Judging from the title alone, it should sell as well as The Critique of Pure Reason.
Is it funny?
Well...
Because if it's funny, you could sell a lot of books.
Oh, it's very, very funny.
Oh, it's very funny.
Well, actually, it depends on what you mean by funny.
Well, does it make you laugh?
No. No.
Smile?
But I wanted to say yes.
So it's not funny.
No.
But you just said it was funny.
I was trying to sell more books.
Well, maybe you could have illustrations.
Oh, impossible.
Why not? Might look good. Give it some zip.
Illustrations are two-dimensional.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But a good draftsman can give you some very realistic three-dimensional drawings.
I need four.
Einstein, I'm trying to help you here. You want your book to have some impact, don't you?
Sure.
Uh-huh. And in order for your book to have impact, you've got to have a lot of people read it, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. In your field, how many people do you figure have to read your book in order for it to have some impact?
One.
No. In order for your book to have some impact, you've got to have everyone read it. Everyone on the street has got to have a copy.
No. Only one. Max. Max Planck, German physicist. Very influential. If he reads it, he makes my reputation.
Well, you're lucky. If you know your market and you can put a name on it, you could save a lot on what you're going to spend on advertising. How old are you?
I'm 25.
You don't look 25.
I discovered at an early age that I'm one of those people who will always look 86.
Hey, Einstein. Last week I bought 12 bottles of Chablis at 17 francs a bottle, but only 11 arrived. How much do I owe this guy?
Leave him alone.
187 francs.
See, as long as we've got him here, we may as well use him, right? Okay, I made a deal with Alphonse for a case of port at 26 francs each. He said that if I bought 6 cases, he would give me a discount of 2 to 4%. But he didn't know the year of the port. So he said that if the port arrived and it was newer than 1900, he would give me a 4% discount, keeping 3% on bottles before 1900 and 2% on bottles before 1895. Okay? Well, when I got the cases, 2 cases had 9 bottles dated after 1900 and 15 bottles dated before 1895. 1 case had 18% of the bottles dated before 1900, and the rest were evenly split between before 1895 and after 1900. The rest of the 3 cases after 1900, before 1900, and before 1895, respectively. How much the hell do I owe this guy? Oh, wait, I left one thing out. He said that if the sum total of the digits of the date of a bottle was greater than 25, he would give me a 9% discount on those bottles. You see, he's stumped.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Huh?
Oh, only kidding. The answer you're after for is 2,245 francs 73, given that x n parenthesis y is the mean price per bottle.
Okay, 2,245. Did you say y n parenthesis x?
Y n parenthesis x! Oh, that's funny!
Anybody know what the date is today?
It's the 8th.
And the year?
You don't know the year?
Yeah, of course I know the year. It's just that sometimes when you're writing down the date fast, you could write down the wrong year. Well, sometimes when I look at the dates that I've written, sometimes the year is off by 10, 15 years. But now that I'm thinking about it, I know it's 1903.
04.
04. Okay. Come on, the year just started. It's only January.
October.
Okay, well, you know, the date isn't important anyway.
Look, just put first decade of the 20th century.
That's what it is, isn't it? The first decade of the 20th century. Glad the 19th century is over. It was a bad century.
What's not to like about a century?
Well, for one thing, the pollution. Soot, garbage, smoke.
Horseshit.
You disagree?
No, I didn't feel this.
Not horseshit. Noise.
Well, no, this century will be better.
Oh yeah, well, what do you predict for the future?
Well, let me ask you, what do you see?
Ah.
I'll answer. I see air travel becoming common, with hundreds of people being carried about in giant airplanes.
Oh, come on.
I think we'll see images sent through the air, and their receivers will become so common that mass taste will diminish their potential.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
The city of Hiroshima will be completely modernized.
Where?
There will be a brief craze for lawn flamingos.
Vast quantities of information will be stored in very small spaces.
Ridiculous, Jermaine.
Cruelty will be perfected. By the end of the century, smoking will be banned in restaurants.
Impossible. Impossible.
Music by four lads from Liverpool.
Oh, brother.
I think a yo-yo will be a wonderful thing to play with, but a terrible thing to leave.
Okay, here's mine. Led by Germany, this will be known as the Century of Peace. Clothes will be made of wax. Right? There will be a craze for the automobile, but it'll pass. People will be doing a new dance called the Toad. The Swiss will be known as the military might of Europe. A carton of cigarettes will be one of the most thoughtful get-well gifts. And the Wright brothers, they'll be known for the invention and manufacture of a low-calorie fudge. Thank you, Smith.
Anyone in tonight?
Not that you're looking for, Sago.
I got a Matisse today. Small, juicy, little beach scallop. Going to give it to me. Give me around that. Here, take a look. It says everything about Matisse you want to know. I bought 8 drawings and going to throw it in. The smaller it is, the harder it is to set, no doubt about it. And that thing has got it all. This thing will hold the wall. Stick up there. Look at it. Oh, beautiful. Still works. Still working, still holds the wall. Lost it there, but damn, do you see what I mean?
Not really.
Up to 10 feet away, that bar is working for the Matisse. And then the bar takes over.
One more, Freddie. Does anyone else feel a draft in here?
What makes it so great?
I'll show you what makes it great. This is what makes it great.
What, the frame?
The boundaries, the edge. Otherwise anything goes. You want to see a soccer game where the players can run up into the stands with the ball and order a beer? No! They've got to stay within the boundaries to make it interesting. In the right hands, this little space is as fertile as Eden.
That frame's about the size of my book.
Well, I hope you chose your words carefully. Ideas are like children. You have to watch over them or they might go wrong.
I know what he means.
I told that to Apollinaire. He squiggled and squirmed. I'm going to turn a nice profit on that. You watch.
Yeah, well, considering that you got it for free, that might not be too difficult.
But you bought it because you love it. How can you sell it?
What do you do?
I'm a physicist.
Good. Then you must understand how naive a question can sound. I'll tell you how it works. When I bought it, I identified it. I identified it as something worth having. I have named it as a work of art. Once I've done that, I don't need to own it anymore. It'll always be mine. And I guarantee you, Matisse is happy about it too. He wants his work out there, out of Paris. I've sold to Russia, and I've sold to America, and I've sold to dealers in Paris who've sold everywhere. And the dealers like to buy from me because, frankly, they don't get it. And they want me to discern the good ones from the bad ones.
How did you learn to tell the difference?
I wish I knew. But I can look at 2 pictures that no one has ever seen before and know that one is for me. And that one is for the people whose idea of art is something ugly done by a relative. You know, they come to the galleries with bags of money, and then they say, oh, show me what you've got. Taste is no object. Another, Freddie.
Finally, a customer.
Freddie, take out the book.
Oh, no, come on.
No, take it out.
Okay.
Courbet. Courbet. Courbet.
Wait a minute. This is a book about Courbet.
Titian. Raphael. That's a tough one.
You got the other ones, what's so tough about that one?
Well, he's got his thumb over the name. We art dealers are notorious for our sense of humour.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah? Who is this?
Was he here this evening?
Not yet.
Are you meeting him here?
I don't know.
I can wait. Trifle hasty. Do you want to sell it?
Not for anything.
For 50 francs?
It's mine forever.
Well, get him to sign it, it'll be worth more.
Hey, Sego, you're the expert. What do you see?
Oh, that. I see a £500 lemon.
What?
I gotta pee.
I know that there are two subjects in art that no one will buy. And one is Jesus, and the other is sheep. I mean, love him as much as they want. No one really wants a painting of Jesus in the living room. Now, you're having a few people over, having a few drinks, and there's Jesus over the sofa. And it's like somehow it just doesn't work. And not in the bedroom either, obviously. I mean, you want Jesus watching over you, but not while you're in the missionary position. Well, you could put him in the kitchen maybe, but then that's sort of insulting to Jesus. You know? Jesus, ham sandwich. Jesus, ham sandwich. I wouldn't like it, and neither would he. Can't sell a male nude either. Unless they're messengers. Why a messenger would want to be nude, I just don't know. You'd think that he'd at least need a little pouch or something. In fact, if a nude man showed up at my door, and I asked, who is it? And he said, messenger. I would damn well look and see if he has a pouch, and if he doesn't, I am not answering that door. The sheep are the same. Don't ask me why, I just can't sell them.
Here's what I don't get. A month goes by, every evening the same as tonight. People come in, people go out. So why do all the nuts show up in one evening?
Picasso's definitely coming in tonight.
I hope he comes in.
Me too, he owes me a bar bill.
Well, no, I'd like to meet him.
Well, maybe I can get a painting out of it.
Well, we all seem to have an interest in Picasso. Why don't we make a toast to him?
I'll do it. Here's to...
I have been thinking about sex all day long, and I can't get it out of my mind.
I've been thinking about it for 62 years.
I did 16 drawings today. 2 in pencil, the rest in ink, all women. What does that tell you?
Well, it tells me a painter's got to stay well fucked. Otherwise, the mind drifts off the easel, out the window, and across the street. And it goes for stars. You're proposing a toast?
Yes, here's to Picasso.
Hey, to him. I mean, did you talk about anything else besides me? Did the weather come up?
Well, mostly about you.
God, I feel good. Well, I mean, how lucky for you to be talking about someone and then they come. Anyway, how do I look? Be honest. That's fine. We've got to do something about that. Why don't you come by and see me tomorrow? I've got something to show you. Something's afoot. The moment's coming. I can feel it.
How do you paint something? I mean, isn't it impossible?
Well, it's all in the wrist. And the wrist starts here.
The last month's work has been spectacular. I sat in front of the last piece I got from you with some friends and explained it for 2 hours.
Yeah, did they get it?
I don't know, they left after the first hour. But I can tell you that the last hour was lonely, hard work.
Well, forget it. That was piss. This is different already. There's nothing in my way anymore. If I can think it, I can draw it. You know, I used to have an idea, and then a month later I would draw it. The idea was a month ahead of its execution. Now the idea is only ahead of the pencil 5 minutes. One day, they will be simultaneous. And do you know what that's like? I mean, if you can think it, you can draw it. I mean, the feeling of clear, undiluted vision.
I have a vague idea.
Are you an artist?
No, I'm a scientist, but sometimes I feel like an artist.
Well, multiply that by 1,000, and then you know what it's like to be me. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Well, you have.
My name's Picasso.
How nice for you.
Look at it.
It's a dove. How much for, this?
50 francs? That's a good price, isn't it?
Yes, that's fair.
Well, it's the price of fame, I guess.
How much for the drawing?
Whatever you want.
Fair?
Very fair. This one's signed.
Sign it. I would like another drink.
And I would like a motor car. Can I do that, Sego? Can I draw my way into a car? Can I draw a camera, you sell it, and suddenly I can have a camera? Can I get anything I want just by drawing it?
Can you?
Not yet.
And I never would, and don't you forget it.
And anyway, if you need a camera, I've got one.
Good. Wait a minute. You have a camera.
Yeah, I have a camera.
How did you get the camera?
Well, I bought it.
Well, I have one question. If I can't afford a camera, how can you afford a camera? How much are you selling my paintings for?
Oh, twice what I paid for them.
Twice? Twice?
I'm impressed.
Actually, that's nothing. You should hear what I'm making on the drinks.
No, there's 2 words I cannot stand. Twice and perky. God, he's good. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Just when you're in the swing of things, someone has to come along and ruin it for you. Ain't it the truth? God, it's so new, I can't even be mad. You know, this isn't painting, it's alchemy. Woo! Sizzling hot. Take it from me, folks. The boy can paint. What's he like?
What's he like? He's earnest, talented, obviously. Nice to be around. Self-deprecating.
Oh, good. Well, saves me the trouble. Well, see, Sego, here's the difference between you and me. You look at that nasty old thing up there and see a painting of some sheep in a landscape.
He's not the only one.
Right. He's not the only one. Enter me. I see it differently. I see it as an empty frame with something hideous in it that's waiting to be filled up with something. Advancing into the unknown, the undrawn. The new thing must be coaxed from its cave, wrestled with, and then finally pinned to the wall like a hive. You know, when I look at Goya, it's like he's reaching his hand through the centuries to tap me on the shoulder. And when I paint, it's like I'm reaching my hand forward hundreds of years to touch someone too.
It's like a relay.
I'm the same way. I make beautiful things with a pencil.
You're just a scientist. For me, the shortest distance between 2 points is not a straight line.
Likewise.
See one of your creations. Draw.
Done. It's perfect.
Thank you.
I'm talking about mine.
It's a formula.
So's yours.
Well, it was a little hastily drawn. But yours is letters.
Yours is lines.
Well, my lines mean something.
So do mine.
Mine is beautiful.
Men have swooned on seeing that.
Mine touches the heart.
Mine touches the head.
Mine will change the future.
Oh, and mine won't.
Maybe you're a fake.
Maybe you're an idiot savant. And hold the savant.
What a man loves a woman!
What the hell was that?
I don't know, just keep warming.
Sacco, where are you going?
I'm going to get my camera. A night like this must be preserved on film. Picasso, do something about that ovine pastoral, will you?
The idea is coming.
Sounds good. I like it.
The idea is coming. The idea is coming.
So, tell me if you get this joke. A man walks into a bakery and asks the baker, "Can you mail a pie?" And the baker said, "Sure we can." And the man says, "Okay, can you bake me a pie in the shape of the letter E?" And the baker said, "Sure, come back tomorrow." So the man comes back the next day, and the baker shows him the pie. And the man says, "You idiot! That's a big E. I wanted a small e, a small e." And the baker said, "Okay, okay, come back tomorrow, we'll fix it." So the man comes back the next day, and the baker shows him the pie. And the man says, "That's perfect." And the baker says, "Well, where do you want me to send it?" And the man says, "You know what? I think I'll eat it here." You know, a guy told me that the other day, I didn't get it either.
It's surreal
That's probably why I didn't get it. I'm a symbolist.
and a good-for-nothing one at that.
Are you calling me a good-for-nothing symbolist?
What symbolism?
So far, it's a fancy excuse for not doing the dishes.
Wait a minute. You know, your post-romanticism has gotten us into a lot of hot water around here.
My romanticism is not post.
It most certainly is.
It's neo.
Post,
Neo.
post,
Neo.
post,
Neo.
Oh, both of you, my God! This is not some sleazy dive somewhere.
The reason the joke is funny is because of the perfect selection of the letter A. Well, look, it can't be an A-shaped pie because A is functioning as both article and noun. Who needs it? It can't be a B-shaped pie because of the confusion of the letter B with the insert. And it can't be a C-shaped pie either because he would never have known it was a capital C because a C in uppercase and lowercase are the same pie. I'll come back to D. An F-shaped pie, which is plain not funny. An H-shaped pie would be unstable, with two vertical bars supported by weaker crossing structure. An I-shaped pie doesn't work because of the dot problem. Do you connect the dot to the pie? In which case it's not an I. Or you keep it separate. Which raises the question, is it a dot or is it a cupcake? The K-shaped pie has Kafka written all over it. An M-shaped pie doesn't work because of the MW dilemma. I mean, M to whom? Oh, need I mention sigma? An O-shaped pie doesn't work because a pie is O-shaped. A P-shaped pie doesn't work because the phrase pea-shaped pie has this naughty calypso rhythm.
Excuse me, you're not going to go through the whole alphabet, are you? I only got a few good years left in me.
Of course not. I mean, so some of them obvious that needn't even be mentioned, you know, like Q, for example.
All right. What's the matter with Q?
Well, a Q is just an O with a comma through it. And the comma-shaped pie is just a croissant.
Thank you.
Wait, you said you were going to come back to D.
No, I have to L. I mean P.
Now, wait a minute. You said the joke was funny, but it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I laughed.
No, you didn't.
Ah, yeah, no, not now. No, I laugh later. You know, an icebox laugh.
An icebox laugh?
Yes, we don't laugh now, but you know, an hour later, you're home in front of the icebox, and you laugh.
An E-shaped pie.
See? See? You're just getting it now. Probably through a process of elimination. But when did you hear the joke?
About a year and a half ago.
See, maybe you already laughed at the joke, but thought you were laughing at something else.
So something else funny happened and I laughed, but I was really laughing at this joke that I heard a year ago.
Right.
So I might still owe a laugh to the other funny thing that happened.
Or not. Maybe you only think that the other thing that happened was funny, but it really wasn't, so you don't owe a laugh.
So instead of laughing at the thing that I thought was funny, I was really laughing at the thing that I didn't think was funny.
Exactly.
But there's a problem with this.
What?
Well, the thing that you think that I think wasn't funny was when the cat went running across the kitchen floor to leap through the cat door, and the cat door was locked. Now, there is no way that that wasn't funny.
How about you, my dear? What do you say?
Say I've had my example of a very bad joke.
Oh, come on.
You're a womanizing bastard fraud.
Well, if you're trying to praise me, that's a very poor choice of words. Look, I meant everything I said to you that night. I just forgot who I said it to. Stranger things will happen in your young life. Believe me, worse things.
I believed you.
I believed it too. And now that I see you tonight, I'm believing it all over again. I remember. A pale blue-green bed with a rose-colored spread. On your wall there was a tin half-moon holding a candle, and on your bedside table there were 3 rings side by side with small turquoise stones, one with garnet, and next to them a pale pink ribbon. Later I picked it up off your floor. I can't remember your name.
I never told it to you.
Yes, you did. I remember it now.
I never told you.
Yes, you did, Susanna.
I don't remember.
My ear was inches from your mouth. You said your name to me, and then spoke words half-whispered. Words started and left unfinished, mixed with cries, and passion obscuring their meaning. Do you remember?
Yes.
I drew 3 pictures of you from memory,
You did?
but I can do better.
I'll be here later.
Well, that's a coincidence. So will I.
I should go now? Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Al. When will you be there?
When the play is over. door was locked.
So who's the third?
What do you mean?
Well, there are two men in this bar tonight. Einstein and Picasso are nearly the same age, and who believe somehow that their work will affect this century. So, who's the third? There's always a triptych. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And don't forget that bad news always travels in threes. Need I say more?
So, who is the third point in the triangle, so to speak?
Maybe it's Matisse.
No, Matisse cannot be third. If he wants, he can be fourth or fifth. But he can't be the third point in a triangle.
Yes, I hate to say this, but the idea of a triangle with 4 points will not fly. A triangle with 4 points is what Euclid rides into hell.
So, who's the third?
You are lucky tonight. You were here at the moment and you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. I will be changing the century. The other bars know it. You may as well too.
And, what is your name?
Schmendeman. Charles Dabernow Schmendeman.
And how will you be changing the century?
With my invention.
What's your invention?
It's an inflexible and very brittle building material.
Oh. And, what's it made from?
And I'll tell you what it's made from. Equal parts of asbestos, kitten paws, and radium. The only problem is that building considerations only allow it to be used in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and the island of Krakatoa. He's the job. But still, that's a big market. So everyone, have a drink.
All right.
Oh, on you?
No. Just have a drink and remember my name. You see, there's a distinction between talent and genius. And it's not just that they're spelled completely different. Talent is the ability to say things well, but genius is the ability to, well, say things. Talent sells 1 million in a year, but genius sells 5,000 a year for 200 years. Can you compute that? Or am I moving too fast for you? You have to work to have talent, but genius comes gift wrapped in a blue box from Tiffany's.
Einstein, Picasso, and Schmeidemann. Yes, it doesn't have a ring.
Which one's Picasso? I've heard of you. Nice work. If you like blue. Come to think of it, it's about time we had another Spaniard again. I mean, it's been a long time since Velázquez. I'm just needling you. You would be interested in my process. Creation is easy. Just follow the path of least resistance. You're supposed to paint, but you feel like dancing? Dance! You're supposed to write, but you feel like singing? Sing! Sing! That's what I did. Remember, the shortest distance between 2 points is 1.5 feet. No pun intended.
No pun achieved.
I struggled to be a writer. Then my heart told me to invent a very brittle and inflexible building. Which, by the way, is called Schmendamite. And I did! That's why I know my place in history is secure. I followed my heart. I followed my heart. Next bar. Schmenda, Schmenda, men, men, men. Wait! I just had another idea.
A tall, pointy cap for dunces.
What the hell was that?
I admire his confidence. Not much else.
Well, look, here's the way I look at it, you see. We're not so much going to change the century as bend it. So let's say Picasso here is a genius. See, the century is just flying along in space, and it whizzes by Picasso here, and it picks up speed, and it flings itself off in a new direction, like a comet veering left at the sun, you know? The century is just zigzagging along, you know, bending and curving, influenced by the powerful gravity of people like Picasso here. But the century itself, because we are in it, appears to be heading straight.
How can something curved appear to be straight? Come on, buddy.
Oh, gee, I never thought of that. I guess you're right. What about the horizon, you nitwit?
Are you trying to get my vote?
No, just trying to explain something to you. See, not only is the horizon something that appears to be straight, but it's actually curved. But so is space in general.
Horse shit!
But it just so happens that it is.
Is not.
It's two.
Is not.
It's two.
It's not.
It's
Oh,
two.
it's not.
It's so. It's two. It's two.
It's not.
Well, not only is space curved, but light has mass and it bends or it passes by large masses like the sun at a finite speed, regardless of the motion of its source. I can't believe I was blurting out the ending of my book. Look, what I just say is my business, and I hope it won't leave this room.
I'm glad you told me. I was just about to go to the telephone.
You want a woman's opinion on this?
There is no woman's opinion on this. This is science.
Are you saying women can't be scientists?
No, I'm just saying there are no gender-related opinions on this matter. You know, Madame Curie didn't say, "Oh, I think I've discovered radium. I better go and check the lab," you know. There's no man's opinion. There's no woman's opinion. It's sexless.
I know the feeling.
What I just said is a fundamental, end-all, final, not subject to opinion, absolute truth, depending on where you're standing.
Wait a minute. Hey, Picasso. Picasso. Yo, Picasso. Hey, Picasso. What's up with you?
Sorry. I was just trying not to have an idea.
You have a lot of ideas.
Yeah, endless.
How do you drop something? Is it impossible?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a painter, right? You're always having to come up with these ideas. I mean, the only idea I ever come up with was when I had to paint my shutters. I had to figure out a color. I thought about it long and hard. Should it be a light color or a dark color? First, forest blue seemed nice, but then I realized that forest blue doesn't exist. Then I flipped the coin, but I lost it on the roof. Then I thought about shutters. What are shutters anyway, and what would their natural color be? And I realized that shutters don't have a natural color and don't exist in nature. Very close to a decision. Finally, this beautiful thing walks by with ruby lips and a derriere the shape of a valentine. I snapped my head to look, but broke a tendon. That put the decision off for 3 days. Then I thought about taking shutters down or moving to a land where there were no shutters, or frankly, suicide. But then it hit me. Green. And that was it.
My process is just like that. but leave out the start, all the middle parts, and just jump to the end. You know, if I asked myself what color I wanted, I think it would just slow me down.
I know what he means.
Well, I see other painters struggling, you know, killing themselves over it even, and I don't get their worry. And I put the pencil to the paper, and it comes out. Well, not the craft, mind you. That was difficult to get. The ideas are a different matter. The ideas swoop down on me. You know, they fall like rain, and they land with a crash.
They funk too.
Absolutely, they thunk.
What, you do?
Yes, and pop.
Not all the time, it goes without saying. They never seem to flow, though.
No, never. Flowing is a myth.
No, never flow. Well, sometimes.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, but where do they come from?
Well, before me, artists used to get their ideas from the past. But as of this moment, they are coming from the future, fast and loose.
Absolutely, from the future.
Well, now, I think in the moment of pencil to paper, all right? The future is mapped out on the face of the person drawing. Now imagine, the pencil gets pushed hard enough, the lead goes through the paper into another dimension.
Yes!
A kind of fourth dimension, if that's what you want to call it.
I can't believe you're saying it's fourth dimension!
Yes, and that fourth dimension is the future.
Wrong!
Look, the pencil pokes into the future, it sucks up ideas and transfers them onto the paper. For Christ's sake, what the hell do you know about it anyway? You're a scientist, you just want theories.
Yes, and like you, the theories must be beautiful. Do you know why the sun doesn't revolve around the earth? Because the idea is not beautiful enough. Look, if you want to prove that the sun revolves around the earth, I mean, to make the theory fit the fact, you have to have the planets going backwards and the sun doing loop-the-loops. It's just too ugly, way ugly.
So you're saying you bring a beautiful idea into being?
Yes, we create a system and see if the facts can fit it.
You're not just describing the world as it is.
No! We're creating a new way of looking at the world.
So you're saying you dream the impossible and put it into effect.
Right.
Brother.
Brother!
Oh, please. You two are spouting a lot of bullshit, and I say the only reason you got into physics and art in the first place is to meet girls.
What? You actually think I thought to myself, how do I meet a lot of girls? I'll develop a unified field theory.
I'm not saying you're not sincere. It's just that you've got a lot of splashy party talk. And you've got the perfect and oldest pickup line. I'd like to draw you.
Oh, that's outrageous.
Maybe it's unconscious. I just think that somewhere way back you discovered you weren't the handsomest things around and decided to go a different route.
I'm disgusted. Countess!
Albert!
Oh! Oh, did you go to the Bar Rouge?
Of course not. That's where you said you...
Oh, how stupid of me. Of course you come here.
Now, Albert, what was that you were saying about it being impossible to determine motion produced by an unidentified gravitational force?
God, she's sexy. It's impossible to distinguish, you know. Two bodies, unified, in a field. Although we may never meet again, like the roots of this acquire, growing deep in the earth, the ideas we have said here tonight will lace themselves irrevocably through the century.
This is the night the earth fell quiet and listened to a conversation.
Oh, Lapin, Agile.
Picasso, Einstein. Picasso, Einstein. My only regret is we'll be in different volumes of the encyclopedia.
But there'll be no twin to come between us.
I envy him.
Yeah? Why?
Because in science, there's no reason to ever get cynical.
Well, why wouldn't artists get cynical?
I think it's called marketing.
Huh. Well, I have to run next door and catch Antoine before he leaves town without paying his bar bill. Now, I might be gone a longer amount of time than you would think it would take a person to run next door and catch Antoine before he leaves town without paying his bar bill.
But traditionally, theatrically, it's okay. Gaston, Chef Pete. Tasty, quite tasty.
What was I, dessert?
What do you mean?
I mean, how many meals have you had today?
Why be nasty?
Oh,
Well, that's so different.
yes, we slept together, but there's a difference. For you, women are your world. For me, you're the thing that never happened. You and Freddie exist in separate universes. What I do in one has nothing to do with what I do in the other.
How convenient.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not being nasty. I like you. It's just that I know about men like you.
Men like me. Where are there men like me?
Have a drink. You don't want me to go on.
No, no. Tell me all about men like me.
A steady woman is important to you. Because then you know for certain you have someone to go home to in case you can't find somebody else. You notice every woman, don't you?
Many.
No. I mean every woman. Waitresses, wives, weavers, laundresses, ushers, actresses, women in wheelchairs. You notice them, don't you?
Yes.
And if a woman walked by, you ask yourself, I wonder what she'd be like. You could be bouncing your baby on your knee, and if a woman walked by, you wonder what she would be like.
Go on.
You have two in one night when your lives work out, and you feel it's your right. The rules don't apply to you because the rules really apply to me, and they have to be if there's going to be any society at all. You cancel one when someone better comes along. They find you funny, appealing, irresistible. You like them young because then you can bamboozle them and they think you're great. You want them when you want them, never when they want you. Afterwards, you can't wait to leave. Or if you're unlucky enough to have her at your place, you can't wait for her to leave. Because the truth is, we don't exist afterwards. And all conversation becomes meaningless because it's not going to get you anywhere, because it already got you there. You're unreachable. Your whole act is a camouflage. But you're lucky, because you have a true talent that you're too wise to abuse. And because of that, you'll always be desirable. When you wear out one woman, there'll always be another one who wants to taste it, who wants to be next to someone like you. So you'll never have to earn a woman. And you'll never appreciate one.
But I do appreciate women. I draw them, don't I?
That's because we're so goddamn beautiful, isn't it?
Jermaine, men want and women are wanted. That's the way it is, and that's the way it will always be.
That may be true. But why be greedy? By the way, I knew you were using me, but I was using Zach.
How?
Now I know what a painter's like. Tomorrow night, a street paver or a news agent or maybe a bookseller. Street paver may not have a lot to talk about to a girl like me, but I can write my romantic scenarios in my head,
pull them down, project my fantasies onto them. Like you project your fantasies onto a piece of paper.
Okay. How does Freddie fit in? And why are you?
His faults I can live with. And occasionally, he says something so stunning as I just can't remember. But really, what I wouldn't give for a country boy.
Well, I got the son of a bitch in time.
Not quite.
I discovered something new tonight.
Yeah? What's that, Gaston?
Well, you put two geniuses in a room together and wow.
You really know how to turn a phrase.
Oh,
I was being ironic.
so was I. That's just my little geniuses.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it.
Sometimes genius comes from very strange quarters. Don't tell me you're a genius too.
Shucks, no.
Something to drink?
Sorry, ma'am, don't drink. Do you have tomato juice? I'm just a country boy.
Yeah, sure we do. Do you want something in that?
Like what?
Like maybe vodka?
You're kidding. Oh, watch the shoes.
So, what brings you here?
Well, I kind of like surprising people, you know, popping up where you least expected, supermarkets, fairgrounds. One thing I like to do is get people snapshots. So when they're developing, I'm their picture. I got a little bored. Try to do a little time traveling. Try different time zone.
Put some vodka in it.
Well, you all seem like some pretty nice folks.
Pretty nice folks? What the hell do you mean by pretty nice folks?
Yeah? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know, friendly, good-natured, accepting of strangers.
Yeah. Why would we want to be that?
How are they trying to fly here?
Where I come from, that's what people like.
And where do you come from?
Memphis.
Memphis, Egypt?
No, sir, Memphis is in America.
What's Hiawatha really like?
You see, apparently, the cat door was locked. Oh, God. Back where we started from.
Not only is space curved, so's Paris.
Don't believe we've met.
Oh, yes, we will.
You and I think alike.
Hey, watch the shoes.
And what do you do?
Well, I guess I sing songs about love.
Oh, if only I could sing songs about love.
If I could sing songs about love, I'd sing and remember lovers past. And the emotion would infuse itself into the lyrics.
I would give it all up if I could sing songs about love. You know, no more paints or brushes, just the moonlight, the June light, and you.
I would stroll down the Seine on a summer's evening and just sing, sing, sing.
People crowding in a smoky cabaret to hear the song stylings of Albert Einstein. Appearing nightly with the Kentucky men, singing songs as pretty as a summer dress. Lover's hand going into lover's hand.
See what I mean about you all being pretty nice folks?
Good, you're all still here.
That's the camera.
The latest.
Where did you get it? They're making them so small.
I bought it from a Japanese tourist. Okay, everybody in the group, over there.
I'd like to order 3 1x2s and a daguerreotype.
Okay, come, everybody.
I hate having my picture taken.
You get in there too.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be in it.
Who are you, by the way?
I guess you could say I'm a messenger.
On this night, in 1904, the Lapin Agile was the site of this historic photo.
Did someone say historic photo? Can you still see all the others?
Okay, everybody, smile. Hold it, you're not all smiling. Okay. How about this? We'll think up a word that makes the face go naturally into a smile, and then we'll all say it at the same time. Okay, what's the word? What's the word?
Money.
All right, there. I think chocolate rhubarb. Custard.
I got it. Matisse. Okay, everybody say Matisse. 1, 2, 3.
Matisse!
Picasso, you're not smiling.
Well, I can't. Not going to say Matisse, I just can't.
How about Rubens?
Oh, please.
Well, how about Michelangelo Buonarroti?
We don't have time for Michelangelo Leo Cannelloni.
El Greco. We can say El Greco.
And Greco doesn't make our mouths go into a smile, it makes it go into an O. Love fish.
El Greco.
I've got one. How about twice?
No, not twice.
How about cheese?
Cheese sounds good.
Okay, everybody say cheese.
Cheese!
Did the flash go off?
Oh, well, bless my soul, what's wrong with you? Oh. Oh. That's strong stuff. Oh. Oh boy, what a weird painting. I think not many people have it.
No, they don't.
Hard to know when it's happening. It's over.
Well, yeah, but don't tell anybody that.
Oh, what a shame.
It's better than you think you knew all along. Don't let anyone in on the fact that we can't help it. We're like the chickens who cross the road. We do it and we don't know why. But remember, in a sense, we're both exalted because we are originals.
Well, that's kind of a bold statement, Mr. Picasso, considering we both took ideas from the art of the Negro.
Did you see that?
The roof is gone.
The stars have come out. Millions and millions of stars.
You're way low.
It's not. Hey, I didn't know it's not. You know, all this time traveling thing, you know. I arrived, I don't know if it's lunch or dinner or what. I put on 18 pounds. Hoping to dig it up when I get back.
You're in a fine new suit. When I present my paper, I like to be wearing a new suit.
I wonder what I'll be wearing when I paint it.
I'd like something white with a big belt.
Hey, did you see that? Hey, shooting star.
They hit the atmosphere and burned white.
I'd like to leave a long trail. You know, a long string of fire.
From horizon to horizon.
Whoosh. So bright that when you look away, you can still see it on the backs of your eyes.
Yes, I'd like that. A retention of vision.
I would like that too. Into my 80s, a retention of vision.
Well, I would like to have it too, although I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope I don't die young.
Me too.
Are you dead?
Well, pretty much.
How is it?
Overrated.
All those stars. It's a miracle.
No. Not a miracle? It's just the way it is. I mean, a miracle would be if, for example, the stars rearranged themselves and spelt out our names across the heavens.
Oh my God.
It's a miracle!
Just like Vegas!
There's my name.
There's mine! Spelled right, too.
I don't see yours though.
Oh, it's there. Right above both of yours and 3 times as big.
Oh yeah.
Get used to it, gentlemen, because that's the way it works.
I want to have the time to make enough things.
And that's what we do best, make things.
I want to leave the world littered with beauty.
I want to make Newton's apple leap back into the tree.
I want to radio and break the lights.
I want them to see 1,000 years of tenderness in a woman combing her hair.
I want an idea that'll take them at light speed to the edge of the universe.
I want them not to be lonesome tonight.
Hey! I think we should toast.
Got one?
Got a good one.
Sure.
Okay. I'll pour.
I'll drink.
I want to toast the 20th century.
Why the 20th century?
Heck, I know why.
Why?
Because this century, the accomplishments of artists and scientists outshone the accomplishments of politicians and governments.
We shall see.
You can take that from them.
I know what he means.
You know what everybody always means. What exactly does he mean?
That's simple. He means that in the 20th century, no political movement will be as glorious as the movement of the line across the paper, the note across the staff, or the idea across the mind. See what I mean? I do what I can. Okay, I'll start the toast. I think you're all pretty good rhymers. The pendulum swings to the left.
The pendulum swings to the right.
The past was driven by horses.
The future is driven by light.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Coconuts.
The mistakes of the past are over.
That's
Here.
The modern waits to be met.
Here.
The pelican is a funny...
Say goodbye to the age of indifference.
That's it. And say hello.
Here.
To the age of regret.
To the 20th century.
To the 20th century.
To
the
20th century.
Hey, isn't it amazing how the play fit exactly between the time that the lights came up and the lights went down?